Well, the last time the Hartford area received over 6 inches of snowfall was back in last December, and from a winter storm Aspen up to 9.8 inches. Here's a look at some other snow totals across the state. Some random towns there for you. Falls Village came in with 14 inches, Torrington 10, Simsbury 8.5, and we continue to gather new totals. We have in the Wethersfield area about 5 inches of snow, as well as Hampton, Bristol 7, Mansfield Center 4, and then as you get farther to the south, of course, those amounts were lower, and we saw that mixing. Right now on First Alert Live Radar, the only live radar in the state, still picking up on some flurry action, light snow showers drifting their way south and eastward. Shouldn't amount to much more, maybe an additional coating, but that's really it with this. So again, you might be seeing that across the eastern part of Litchfield County, Heartland area down through Avon, Enfield, Somers, and Stafford, even at Union. You might see a few little snow showers that should wind on down by about 8 o'clock. Winter storm warning, it continues, even though the winter storm has exited to the east, because we still have a lot of roads that have been impacted and are still slick. So this warning means that slick travel is likely in these areas for all of our northern counties, at least through 1 a.m. That warning continues. The impact, we're still in First Alert Weather Day because we have travel impacts still on the high end side. There's going to be black ice formation, slush will be freezing, and that chance for additional melting not happening the rest of tonight because those temperatures are going down. So make sure you treat any surface like your driveway and walkways because it's going to be slick. Right now in Windsor Locks, it's 28 degrees. It is breezy out there, and yes, we have a few little flurries going by from time to time, but a different story down towards New London. It's 30 degrees. You didn't get much snow there, but look at the patches of water. That's going to turn into some ice. These winds are going to continue to die down. The temperatures will continue to drop, already well into the 20s. It does feel a little cooler out there, so bundle up if you're headed out to continue to clear the snow away that you received. There are the wind speeds. They were stronger, so they're going to continue to calm down tonight. And as we show you First Alert Futurecast, those snow showers will move on out by about 8, 9 o'clock. The clouds will be moving out as well, so clearing skies. Those temperatures are going to fall into the teens and low 20s, so a very cold start with plenty of slick conditions out there. The day ahead does feature sunshine, though, at least, and highs above freezing most places, mid and upper 30s. First Alert Futurecast, well, we say goodbye to Aspen. We say hello to high pressure, and then we don't want to say hello to the system at all because it's going to bring some very heavy rainfall and that chance for flooding rain and even power outages with strong wind gusts. This is going to be for Tuesday evening into very early Wednesday morning. We have a first alert, and so we're very concerned about that big spike in temperatures, all that water, all that melting snow, flooding, and then strong winds. So that is the next powerhouse to impact us. We get a break for a couple of days, and another system we're watching for next Saturday could bring more rain and wind with it. So very active. Keep up with this forecast while you're on the go through the WFSB First Alert Weather app. Cassidy?
Thanks, Jill. And